Okay, it says, read the following problem. Evan and Gina count coins the class collected. Evan and Gina count coins the class collected. Evan counts 758 pennies. So his number of pennies was 758. And Gina's pennies was, Gina's pennies was 1,003. And then Evan's dimes is 1,197. And Gina's dimes is 1,194. So I want you to show me those numbers by drawing it. So for 758, okay. So go ahead and draw for each of those four numbers. Remember, 1,000 is a square with a T in it. A square with a T in it. Okay, Gina's pennies was 1,003. So just 1,000 and 3 ones. That's it. Then Evan's dimes was 1,100, 9 tens, and 7 ones. And then Gina's dimes was 1,100, 9 tens, and 4 ones. So looking at these two, 758 and 1,003, who counted the most pennies? Who counted more pennies? Kate? Gina, because Evan didn't even have 1,000, did he? So she had 1,000, so that's easy to tell which one's bigger. So Gina counts more pennies. So write Gina's name there. She counted more pennies. Okay, then Evan and Gina counted dimes. And here are Evan's dimes, 1,197. And Gina's dimes, 1,194. Can I tell by my thousands? Can I tell by my hundreds? Can I tell by my tens? No, I have to look all the way to my ones. Which one is larger, 7 or 4? Grace?
Good morning, Lindsay.
7. Let's listen.
I have one announcement for today. Tomorrow's homecoming theme is Twin Thursday. So find you a twin and dress alike. Our catchphrase for the week is, no one can make you feel inferior without your permission. Thank you and have a great day.
Okay, let's finish this and then we'll do pledges. So we said 7 was bigger than 4. So 7 is bigger. So Evan has the most dimes. Okay. Okay, so today we're going to change a number to make it bigger, greater, or smaller, less than another number. So I want to show you something right here. If I have the number 765, like it is here, what's the way that I can make it greater? How can I make this greater? Isaiah, what's the way I can make it greater? What could I change? You could add 1,000. So I could put 1,000 here. Is that greater than 765? Yes, that's one way. Or I could change the hundreds and make it bigger. What's a number bigger than 7 I could put here? Kate? A 9? 965. Is that greater than 765? Yes. Or I could change the tens. What's a number bigger than 6? Chase? 9. Is 795 bigger than 765? Yes. Or I could change the ones. What is a number that's bigger than 5, Alyssa? 6. So is 766 bigger than 765? Yes. Only one. Just one bigger. It's the next number, but it's still bigger. Okay, let's talk about making making it less. Okay, so if I have the number 1,138, I'm going to change the hundreds. This first one says change the hundreds. So I'm going to keep my 1,000. What number is less than 1? Cooper? 0. So let's write that away. That's the only way. That's right. 1,038. Write that in the box. 1,038. We changed the hundreds. We made them smaller. When it says to make a number less, that means you have to make one of the places less. Okay, now we're going to change the tens and the ones. So we're going to keep the thousands. We're going to keep the hundreds. I'm going to make both of these smaller. What's a number smaller than 3, Heather? It can be any number, huh? 0. What's another smaller than 8, Chase?
0.
Another 0. So is 1,100 smaller than 1,138?
Yes.
Yes, that's right here. We changed the tens and the ones. Kinsler, are you writing with us? Okay, now we're going to choose another way. Something we didn't do yet. What place do you want to change, Wyatt? The thousands. So we want to make that go away, right? Okay, so we know 1,000, so we're just left with 138. Is 138 smaller than 1,138? Yes. Lot smaller. Okay, so write that there. That's the one Wyatt said. What's another way that we can change it? What digit do you want to change, Grant?
10.
Okay, the tens. So we're going to keep these the same, but what are we going to make the tens? It has to be smaller because we're doing less.
0.
0. Let's keep the 8. There we go. 1,108. Is that smaller or less than 1,138?
Yes.
Okay, 138. 1,108. So we just made 4 numbers just by changing a number in some of the places that is less than 1,138. Okay, let's practice this. Okay, now we got to think about the alligator. It's going to tell us what we got to do. The alligator is going to tell us what to do. So number 1, 149. Is the alligator eating it? No. So the alligator wants to eat a number bigger than 149. So what number can we make that's bigger than 149 or greater so the alligator will want to eat it? Blaze? You want to add 1,000 to it or just put the number 1,000? Just put the number 1,000. Or a 4-digit number. A 3-digit or 4-digit. So he wants to do a 4-digit. Is 1,000 greater than 149? Yes, so the alligator wants to eat that number. Yes. Okay, let's look at number 2. Now, the alligator's already decided to eat 1,190. So does this number need to be greater or less than? Less, because the alligator doesn't want to eat it. It's already chosen to eat this one, so this number has to be smaller. So what number can we make that smaller? Gracie? What do you want to change? The thousands? You want to take them away, huh? So what number would you be left with? 190 is less than 1,190. Let's go to number 3. The alligator does not want to eat 382. Its mouth is open the other way. So does this number need to be greater than or smaller than, Kinsler? Greater, yes, because the alligator wants to eat it, so it needs to be bigger. So I want to change. What can I change here? What do you want to change, Kinsler? To make it greater. What place do you want to change? The hundreds, tens, or ones? The 1. So we're going to keep the 380. What's the number bigger than 2? What's the number bigger than 2? 5. 385 is greater than 382. That's true. The alligator would want to eat 385. Number 4. The alligator has already chosen to eat 1,064. So does this number need to be smaller or bigger, Emma? Smaller. What place do you want to change? Thousands. You want to take them away? So what number do I have left? 64. That's right. 64 is less than, we don't write the 0 because it's just 64. You could write the 0 before, but it would still be 64. It does say write a 3-digit number though, doesn't it? That's okay. I'll still take it. Okay, we're going to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 all by ourselves. Okay, but we're going to skip to number 11 right now. So I want you to go to number 11. We'll come back, okay, Alyssa? We'll come back. We're going to finish these 2 sides, and then you're going to finish it by yourself. Okay, number 11. Kyla uses the digits 4, 0, 1, and 9 to make a number less than 1,158. So my number is 1,158. And I got to use all of these numbers to make a number that's less than 1,158. So I have to use a 1, right? Because, well, that wouldn't be part of the number. It has to be a 4-digit number. So we have to start with the 1. Okay. Which of these numbers is smaller than the other one? What number is smaller, Wyatt? 0. Okay, what about 5? Which of these? Oh, we could use either of those numbers, I think, right? Because 0 is less. So which one do we want to use next? What, Grant? 4. And then that leaves 9. 1,049. Is that smaller than 1,158? Yes. So even though the 9 is bigger than the 8, that doesn't matter because remember we look at thousands and then hundreds. Well, 0 is less than 1. So that already makes this number smaller than 1,158. Let's go to 12. There are 1,156 fiction books and 934 nonfiction books at the store. Are there more fiction books or more nonfiction books at the store? Fiction or nonfiction? Which one has the most books, Corbin? Fiction. There's more fiction books. F-I-C-T is right here. That's how I spell it. All right, number 13. My book has fewer than 1,200 pages. So I have 1,200 pages in my book. It has more pages than Marco's. So my alligator wants to eat my book because it has more pages. But Marco's book has more than 950. So I need a number that's more than 950 but less than 1,200. A number that's less than 1,200 but more than 950. What do you think, Xavier? Okay, he wants to do just one less than mine. 1,199. You think the alligator could tell between the one page? Yeah, you think he could? He would want to eat my book still. Because I look at the thousands, they're the same. Then I look at the hundreds. 1 is less than 2, so this number is bigger. And it's more than 950.
He could count them.
He could count them, yeah.
Hey, can you put an eyeball?
Okay, turn to page, over to the next page. All right, Zach has more than 900 shells, but fewer than 1,100. So he's got, you don't have to write this, but this will help you. Which one of these numbers would be greater than 900 and less than 1,100? Which of these numbers would fit there in the middle?
You have to write it.
No, you don't have to. Just put in the... Okay, Mrs. Tyler has more than 1,005 beads. How many could she have? Which of these numbers is more than 1,005?